And hello, everybody! We are live with this week's episode of Mists of Ravenloft, episode 16. We're on our third Ravenloft module, and I am hyped to get started. So let's go around and say who we are playing. Unfortunately, Travis is not with us this evening, as he had some family stuff come up. There is a very slight possibility that he might pop in later in the episode or in the chat, so if he does, that's great. If not, we give him our warm thoughts and wishes and hope everything clears up soon. So we're gonna go around and we're gonna start with, let's start with Ron, with Shiny Pilot. Who are you? Who are you playing?
Hello, Shiny Pilot, playing Ron, and he's the group's little wizard boy who is trying to find his way in this world, and maybe get some smooching going on with some gals later on, maybe explore his wizard powers a bit, but that's all assuming we survive. So We'll see what happens.
Cool. Sounds great. And next we've got Mr. Magnus Deepshaft.
Hello, I'm D20 Coup de Grace, and I'm playing Magnus, the heir to the Deep Shaft Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And I am prepared to fight some undead.
Good. That's good. I'd grab that feeling and hold on to it, because that might possibly come up today. Don't pay attention to the episode title. And Nuggetosaurus.
Hello, I'm Nuggetosaurus. I'm playing Ambora Vanastra, the divine soul sorceress, who is very frustrated with her current situation, which seems to be a going trend with her. And yeah, she's just ready to get out of the damn swamp.
Yeah, I don't blame her. Swamps are cruddy and awful, and I will be Jaeger piloting Elam today, so be prepared for a horrible accent and shenanigans and lots of crossbow shooting. Last but certainly not least, we have Deception Check.
Hello, I'm Deception Check. I'm playing Merrick Tenpenny, the pirate sailor, landlocked, ocean-loving boy that just wants to be a father figure to Ambara, even though she pushes him away. And yeah, he just wants to survive all this undead stuff because, there's not a lot of undead on the sea because they sink, and as long as you're on the top of the water, they can't really get to you. They don't swim. There's not a lot of undead, like dolphins or things.
Yeah.
So,
not a lot of them.
Not my favorite place. Although there are soul krakens, which are kind of almost the same.
There are soul krakens, and there's a specific type of zombie named Bob because it bobs in the water.
Oh, that's right, Bob. But he floats.
He floats. Swim. Yeah, he just bobs along. But anyways, that's aside from the point. So, quick recap of what happened last week is our lovely adventurers got their items back from that they had bought from their shopping venture. They had met up in the city's tavern. Elam had a fade to black scene. They all met up afterwards, and they saw that there was some dead skulking about the cemetery, so they went to investigate, which they did. They found out that it was the two missing kid employees of the Tarascon plantation, and they decided to figure out kind of what was going on with that. They met up with Shaman Brucian, who was the priest of town, brought the bodies in to... He's gonna have a busy day tomorrow, today, let me tell you that much, because they went to the plantation and they saw that before them was a horrific feast prepared for some more ghouls of a young boy that they were going to chow down on, and they were just eaten away and didn't even answer the door for Magnus. It was quite rude, but then again, they were undead. So, the group dealt with the undead, explored a little bit, found out that the oldest Tarascon noble family member, Marcel, had never, in fact, been buried, even though he had died 3 weeks prior. So, ring a couple of alarm bells. I believe they're going to try to investigate some more today and see if maybe they can find Jean, as he's supposed to be walking around somewhere, but he wasn't at his town home, or at least he didn't answer the door earlier, and he wasn't at the plantation, so party is getting a little antsy and trying to figure out what's going on. And they all went to sleep because they got back really late. However, it's the next morning, and they're lying in their beds, sleeping peacefully, when all of a sudden, they hear a scream that shatters the stillness of the morning and wakes them all up. Good morning, everybody. I would like you all to make perception checks to see where that scream came from.
Ron bolts up in his bed. He's like, oh, oh, oh.
Oh yes,
And he-
Ron also has a deputy's badge from a previous campaign, and he's bluffing his way through to try to be a deputy of the town and help the sheriff investigate these murders.
At this point,
Gods.
he's probably holding his badge, going. "Mm, mm, 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 mm."
All right. So, out of everybody, a lot of you guys are really tired from staying up the night beforehand. It's not your fault. It just happens.
I'll get up.
Yeah, I'd say everyone wakes up with it. Ron and Ambara are the most bleary-eyed out of everybody. Oh man, Elam's also pretty bleary-eyed. But Merrick, you can tell. Magnus, you have a general idea of what direction the scream came from. Merrick, you can tell exactly which alley the scream came from, as you kind of explored the town yesterday pretty thoroughly.
Spirit, my armor.
You think
And
it's
I'll start.
I'll pop out the door and start banging on. Everyone has a scream. It sounds like someone's getting attacked, and we need to look up. Wake up. Arm yourselves. Get going. I'll be down. I think it's.
Am I in the room with you, Merrick?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just dragging you behind me.
Okay.
Yeah. Elam slept in the common room, so as you march down the stairs, he wakes up. He's got his crossbow out, and he's ready to follow you.
I think it's and I give the direction to whichever alleyway I think it is.
All right, you think it's 2 alleyways over, just real close to the inn, in the direction of most of the housing in town. So, does Ambara and Magnus follow?
Yes.
Okay.
I will trot on after.
Okay.
Definitely following.
All right, so, Merrick, you're able to get there in time, and you see a grisly sight in front of you. You see a cloaked and masked man standing over Katha, who's bleeding out into the street a little bit. She's still alive. She appears to have put up a decent fight, as you can see he's got like part of his shoulder sleeve is torn off. I rolled beforehand, and she actually got a nat 20 on like fending him off, so she did pretty good.
That's the man who attacked me!
Yes, you do recognize him, Magnus, as the man who very poorly attacked you yesterday. He does not roll very well to hit.
Does it look like Katha's still breathing?
Give me another perception check or medicine check.
Oh no, he's got Elam Deanwood Jr.'s girlfriend.
I'll go with perception for 17.
She is still breathing.
Alright, then I am going to fire a chaos bolt at him.
Excellent. He's already running as he's seen you guys pop up.
An 11.
11 unfortunately doesn't hit.
How away is he?
How far away was he when I saw him?
When you saw him, he was about 50 feet away, as it wasn't fully in the alley, but just on the outside, like right in the street.
Would Ron have enough time to whole person him?
You may most certainly try.
Okay. Hooah!
All right.
Okay.
It's wisdom, correct? All right.
Let's see. Yep.
Oh, does a 15? It's not Elam, but does a 15 beat your save DC?
See, reading spell save DC. Yes.
Okay, so you feel your magic take off, but he shrugs it off and bolts around the corner. Elam is gonna shoot a heavy crossbow bolt at him, though.
I am sprinting after him.
Okay.
I can do 40 feet just on my own,
Okay.
and I will spend a single key point for Step of the Wind.
Okay.
And that puts me right beside this person.
All right.
Can I grab the hood?
Yeah. Give me like an attack roll.
Okay. How about
Like
just
your offhand? Yeah.
just a punch?
Yeah. Yeah. You're able to grab this hood.
Okay. Grab the hood and I yank it down.
All right. So he's already turned to run. So you pull the hood off, and you see the back of his head. It's covered with dark hair.
Okay, but I'm not letting go of the hood, so I've got his coat.
It's not attached. It's not like a hood, like a cloak hood. It's like an executioner's hood. It's a separate hood.
Oh.
Oh, I would have grabbed his shirt then. Oh well.
It's hard to tell. It's all black.
Okay. Well, that's my action.
Okay. So, we're gonna, at this point, he's gonna get to run off, but then we're gonna roll initiative. Because he's been running. So,
Well, if I'm standing right beside him, if he runs, don't I get an opportunity attack?
you do if he didn't bonus action disengage.
So he's a rogue.
So, if everybody could please roll me initiative.
He did seem the assassin type.
Alright.
Oh, there goes that typical paladin initiative.
And I gotta roll Elam's initiative too.
Blessings upon thee at the end of the round.
That's cleric initiative right there. That's so bad.
Well, yeah, you play your rogue paladins. Or, sorry, your dex paladins. Not
Yeah.
rogue.
Alright. Ambara, you are first. He has turned around the corner and is running.
If I run up 60 feet, can I see him? Or 30 feet, can I see him around the corner?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna mind spike him.
Okay, that sounds violent. What's it do?
It's a 2nd level spell. DC 14 on a wisdom save.
Okay.
He'll take that much psychic damage. And then if he fails, I know the target's location.
Okay. Well, he failed pretty badly.
Okay, on a failed save, you also always know the target's location until the spell ends, but only while the two of you are on the same plane of existence. So they can't become hidden from me, and if it's invisible, it gains no benefits from that condition against me.
Perfect.
Wow.
So I did that as my action. I'm going to spend a sorcery point to a quicken spell.
Okay.
Ray of Frost is 60 feet, so I'm going to attempt to Ray of Frost him, so his movement is reduced to 10.
Okay. Reduced by 10. Unfortunately, the Ray of Frost misses.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to click
That's all
that.
good.
Okay.
All right.
That's my turn.
All right, Merrick. He's running. He's a pretty fast runner.
He is. I'm faster.
You are faster though, but he is pretty quick.
He gets away. I look back over my shoulder, like, Magnus, you need to take care of the girl. Make sure she lives. We'll take care of this guy.
I forgot about her. My bad.
Just look after her quickly. Make sure she lives.
Yeah.
Then we'll shoot you if you don't.
Yeah.
And then I'm off after the guy.
Okay.
I can move 40 feet right off the bat.
Uh-huh.
How far away am I?
He moved
from him?
60 because he
Okay.
ran, bonus action disengaged. So he's 60
Bring
feet.
me his head!
Okay. Well, you know what? I guess that. Oh, hold on. Let me see. All right. I'm going to bonus action shift.
Okay.
All right. And
Shark out.
yeah, I'm sharked out now.
Uh-huh.
Oh crap! It's only 10 feet. Okay. Well, that'll help me find him. I thought I had to get closer. Okay, I'm going to actually throw my boomerang.
Oh, you throw that boomerang.
I grabbed the boomerang off my belt, and I just from 20 feet away.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
throw it in the back of his head. Let's see if I can get him.
Yes. Roll me that boomerang attack.
Oh, come on.
Unfortunately, he ducks and it goes over
You
his
grab it
head and it
back.
comes back.
All right, that's my turn. I can't.
All right.
I don't have enough key to catch up.
He's running. He's running. You see him. Well, you didn't see last time. This is very similar to. This is an alley really close to where Magnus was attacked yesterday. You see him actually turn a corner, but you realize it's not into a different alley. You realize he's ducked into a house through the back door.
Okay.
Elam is. What spells does Mr. Elam Dewood Jr. have? Oh, he's got a Cure Wounds. He's gonna Cure Wounds Katha. So, it's plus his Wisdom modifier. So, Oh, he actually does pretty good. All right. Plus 3. She bleeds out a lot less all over the pavement and doesn't have to start making death saving throws. Good job, Elam. Ron.
Is Ron running with the gaggle, or did his turn enter where he's still kind of at the back of the alley where he tried to cast the spell? And you have to run to catch up.
Yeah, you can't. He was at the edge of the alley when you cast your hold person and stuff, and then he ran down it. So you'd have to run forward. But even running up to the alley, you cannot see him.
Dragon boogies.
You can see Merrick still running after where he went, though. So.
Okay. I think Ron then would probably turn back and try and assist or stabilize the girl.
She appears to be a lot more stable than she was. You could dash after Merrick if you'd like to.
Then I'll dash afterwards.
Okay. He actually rolled pretty good on that cure wounds. She's like, blimey, I've been stabbed! This is bloody awful! Just bleeding out over the dirt road. Magnus, it's your turn.
Oh no, the sound of commoners complaining. I'm going to leave now.
Okay.
You're right, Elam, right?
Oh yeah, Magnus, I got it. Don't worry, I'll be putting a bolt through his head soon. And he's like loading up his crossbow again.
I'm gonna run after him.
Okay. Are you gonna dash? Catch up with Merrick?
Yeah.
Okay. Ambar, we're back to you again.
Yes, so, I am gonna run towards where he was 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then since I know his exact location, can I Misty Step to him?
Ooh.
Because it technically is a space you can see.
Okay. So you don't see where he is, you just know where he is, kind of like a hunter's mark thing. I'm gonna say, like with Misty Step, you could get to the door.
Okay.
Like it's a decently long alley. So you could get to the door, or the back door of the house he went into. You know where he is in the house.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay. Sure
so
thing.
Misty Step to the door. And then I already used my 30 feet of movement. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, to do that. Okay, can I see him from in here or no?
At
the door.
No, he slammed it behind him.
Okay. Alright, so I'll open the door.
Okay, yeah. He didn't have time to lock it behind him, but he did slam it. So, alright. Shark Man.
Well, let's see. Okay, so how far away from where I'm at right now is the doorway?
Not very far. You were a fast runner. 20 feet.
Okay. Is there an alley alongside this house?
There is.
Okay. Where is the alley, on the close side or the far side of the house?
There's on either. It's like on either side. It's like they're like very narrow alleys, like the little walkway alleys.
Okay. Then I am going to cut down the alley and try and get to the front of the house.
Okay.
And I will spend another key point for another step of the wind so I can travel 80 feet.
Yes, with that you're able to get to the front door.
All right. And I'm going to stand at the front door and prepare to go inside.
Okay.
Actually, I have my action still. Try the door. Is it open?
It is not open.
Okay. Fuck it. Kick it in.
Okay. Athletics check.
Yes, ma'am. 16.
Yeah, you kick that door in.
All right. Do I see him?
You do not. Ambara, you know he's upstairs.
From where I'm at this door, can I see Merrick?
Yeah,
in the door.
It's kind of like shotgun style with where the hallway is that connects the front and the back doors, and you can think there's a kitchen, a dining room, and a parlor downstairs, with bedrooms upstairs probably.
Okay, I point up.
Like 6 seconds ago, I was way behind you, and now I'm standing on the other side of the building with the front door. Like, okay. Thumbs up.
Sure.
All right, let me just pay no mind.
Pay no mind.
Pay no mind. Just rolling up some things. Okay. Elam's turn. He is dashing to catch up. He basically catches up with Embara this turn. Ron!
Probably dashing to catch up. He's leaving us in the dust. I mean, all that running.
Not really. But okay. Oh, Ron is?
No. Merrick.
Yeah.
80 dash? Jeez.
Yeah, no, Elam's catching up.
Oh, Elam?
Yeah.
Ron's trying to keep up. He's
Yeah.
a stumpy little boy.
You're
So-
able to get to the door with Embara?
Okay. That's about it. That's all I
Okay.
can do.
She's fine. We're gonna take her off initiative now. She's gonna drag herself to the inn. Magnus!
Surrender! A horse would be nice.
Alright. You're able to get to the door.
I'm done.
Embara.
I'm just gonna use my full movement to get upstairs to the dude.
Yeah, alright. So you get upstairs, and you think he's in one of the bedrooms on your left.
Does it take my movement and my dash to
No.
get up there?
No.
No? Okay. Am I within range of the door? Can I open it?
Yes, you may. There's two doors. They're pretty much right next to each other, and you kind of sense he's somewhere. Like, it's not like he's 3 feet over that way. You're like, he's
Right.
in one room or the other. Do you open the door on the left or the door on the right?
Left is always right. So I'll go
Okay.
with the left.
You open the left door. Alright. You don't see him, but you do see a wardrobe.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm just sorry. I'm just reading the specifics.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mind spike. Okay. I am gonna use the rest of my movement, and if I have any, to open the wardrobe.
Okay. You open the wardrobe, and you see that this is a false back wardrobe, and it actually connects the two rooms. And as you open the wardrobe, he's going to take his held action to stabbity stab you.
Oh shit.
I think that hits the 24. Okay.
That's double my AC.
But it hits! Cool.
Yeah.
Alright. You're gonna take 4 points of damage, but because you weren't exactly expecting him to do that, you're gonna take a little bit of sneak attack too.
Okay.
Which he's rolling absolutely. He's the worst alleyway murderer ever. Just so you know. This is how Katha didn't die, by the way. It's because he rolled like minimum damage every time.
Yeah.
She got stabbed like twice. And she's
that
got
was-
commoner hit points, so that should tell you something. Yeah.
So that was action, movement.
Yep.
Can I technically bonus action if I quicken a spell?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't see why not.
I'm gonna toll the dead him.
Toll
As
him
he-
dead him.
As he hits me kind of like as a reaction to just
Alright.
gong his face. So wisdom save 14.
Alright.
Takes 3.
Unless he was injured.
That's true. Then he takes only 1.
Well, he failed, and
Okay.
he was injured, so he will take that 1 point of
Great.
damage.
Okay. Then yeah, that's everything I can do. And I don't
Alright.
have any sorcery points left.
Merrick.
Okay, so I saw Ambara go upstairs.
Yep.
Okay. Can I tell from downstairs which side of the stairway she went? Like from the footsteps above me?
Oh yeah, you were able to see, like, up the stairs. It's not like a,
Okay.
like an enclosed wall. It's got like the fancy railing because it's a noble
Can I make it
person's
to
house.
her in 40 feet?
In 40 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I will come up. I will turn the corner and see. Do I see the person attacking her?
You do, and now that it's not like surprise, as you open the wardrobe and try to stabbity stab, you can see that this person is not completely sane. You can just kind of tell in the eyes and of his face that he's got some type of insanity. Like this, you can see the madness just burning in there, and his face is kind of gone. You can see that whatever his obsession or insanity is, it's kind of consuming him. So, you gonna punch him?
You know what? I see him stabbing Ambara, and I pull out the longsword.
Nice.
And I just lunge with a two-handed attack.
Do it.
18.
That hits.
Wow, that is terrible damage with a two-handed longsword. What is that? Oh my god.
It's okay. He's terrible too. It's just you guys are just equal damaging each other. It's
Last
fine.
key point, flurry of blows.
All right.
Stab him with a sword. I leave it in him, and then I just punch him twice.
I love it. Pow.
So, yeah, pow, pow, pow.
Hits.
7.
Yep.
And pow. Oh, 11.
Oh,
no.
unfortunately misses.
It's kind of like
7 is
insult to
pretty good.
injury, you know, stabbing somebody, then you slap them a couple times.
It's like a couple times I yank the
The
sword
old
out.
stab and slap. That's right.
That's my turn.
All right. It is now his turn, and he knows that Embark has that mind spike, and he does not like that, so he's gonna stab at you. But he doesn't get the sneak attack now. That's gonna hit.
Oh, he's
Yep.
really good at stabbing.
He's
yeah.
real good at stabbing.
It's hard not to hit me, to be fair.
+3, so 6 points of damage. He's getting better at damage. Maybe the more damage he takes, the more efficient he is. I don't know.
I'm looking pretty rough.
Okay,
Like bloodied.
gotcha. All right, Elam rushes into the house, and he has his crossbow loaded up, but he is not quite able to make it up quite in time. It's getting a little crowded in the hallway space. He's able to get upstairs, but he's not able to. He can see you guys in the wardrobe, but the wardrobe is completely blocking him because he's still inside, just stabbing outwards, and you guys are just stabbing inside. It's pretty comical from the side view. Ron.
I mean, I can run upstairs, but I think I'm going to be in the same predicament as Elam Dewa Jr., right? Where I can...
No, he stayed back around to heal up. So
I'm ahead of him.
So you're
okay.
ahead of him, yeah.
Okay, then I will run in and up and see if I can get into a position to assist my friends.
Yeah, you can see it.
And is this crazy flailing guy still like stabbing like through the cabinet like like
Yes.
stabbing at him?
Haha. Except he doesn't
Okay,
sound like that as he stabs.
Okay, then he's gonna try one more time. Hold person. He's gonna tell him hold still.
All right, wisdom save. Does that? I think that makes it.
Gosh, yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Mr. Magnus Deepshaft,
He's gonna run in. He's gonna look around. What?
you're gonna see Ron running up the stairs.
Now stairs?
Downstairs.
He's gonna just yell if you need me. He's just gonna sit there and listen.
There's a rather nice parlor you could rest in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
thank God, a drink.
Haha. There's a nice little decanter of bourbon next to the lounge chair.
Yes. I'll just go have a seat.
Okay.
While there's like scuffling and screaming and stabbing upstairs.
Oh, finally, some luxury.
All right, Embara.
I'm gonna back up,
Okay.
not disengaging. So if he wants that.
Oh yeah, he will
opportunity-
definitely
Yeah.
opportunity attack you.
Yeah.
He'll miss eventually, I'm sure. But not right now.
But not today.
Oh, he is getting better the more he gets
Jesus
damage.
fucking Christ.
So you back up. You get another stabbity stab. Maybe like right next to the kidney. Just
Yeah, I've got 5 health right now.
oh no.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna back up and I'm gonna attempt to chaos bolt him again.
Okay.
Cause fuck you.
That hits.
23. Does that hit?
That for sure hits him.
Okay. So we have, and it jumps. So I don't know. Do I have to pick?
Let's
Does
see.
it have to hit somebody if it jumps?
Target to a different creature of your choice.
Of your choice.
Yeah.
'Cause they're both 6s, and so
You can
when...
choose to, but it has to be on another creature. A different creature.
Okay, but I don't have to hit one of my friends, is what I'm saying. Because technically it jumps...
Where's the other creature?
Says
What
if-
other creature are you gonna attack?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, there aren't
Yeah.
any other creatures there, so do I have to attack... Does it have to jump to one of my
That's what
friends?
I'm reading. I'm reading. If roll the same number, the chaotic energy leaps from the target to a different creature of your choice.
I think that's the aspect of chaos.
Chaos.
Yeah, I think that is the aspect of chaos there,
Alright, it's gonna jump to whoever's closest then.
which is Merrick.
Merrick. Okay, so crazy guy takes 13 of poison damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roll another chaos bolt. Which a 22 hit.
Hits.
Oh, good.
Sorry, Merrick.
You're not sorry.
A little bit. I'm a little
Oh,
sorry.
and you hit me harder than him.
Yeah. With thunder damage, so it's really loud in here.
That's more than half my health.
I'm sorry.
I am now bloodied, and this
I'm
guy hasn't touched me.
But yeah.
A thunderous clap goes throughout
Yeah.
the house.
So he takes 13, Merrick takes 50.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Ron's behind you guys going, "What?"
The drink shakes out of my head. What the hell was that?
A little bit like it's when you're pouring it, it spills a little on the carpet. You're like, ugh, come on, guys, I'm pouring a drink here.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's right. I had temporary
Chaos magic.
temporary health points from shifting. Thank goodness. I'll
Thank
save
goodness.
a little bit.
There you go. And it's your turn. What would you like to do?
All right, so I'm not bloodied, but god damn did that hurt. Hey, watch what you're doing.
Sorry.
You knocked the accent right out of my mouth.
I'm dying here a bit.
You hit so hard you took the accent out.
All right, so I pull the sword back out of Stabby McStabberton, and I'll swing through again.
I was gonna say you're gonna put it back in him.
Yep, I put it right back.
All right, you pull it out and
that's-
you stick it back in. Ah!
18 for a 5.
All right.
and-
Yeah, he
and then I
looks
will
real bad.
I will bonus action with a single punch because that is a monk weapon, so I can punch. So I leave it in there and I take it back. I haul off and I just haymaker.
Haymaker him. All right.
22 for 6.
And with that, how do you want to kill him? You gonna kill him?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not trying to kill him. I am trying to. I want to know who the hell he is. So it's like I stab through really solid all the way to the back wall, so he end up there, and then I just clock him,
All right.
and he's just hanging from my sword.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
Okay. And I turn around and look at him, Bara, and I'm like, "You should warn somebody before you do that shit." Ow!
I'm sorry. It normally doesn't jump like that.
It looked like it hurt me more than him.
It's chaos. It's I can only control it so much. But
I
here,
got anything less chaotic then.
I'll reach out and I'll touch him on his shoulder. For
He kind of jerks a little bit.
5 healing.
Like the wig that he wears is all frizzed now because it was kind of it was like shocked a little bit. Yeah.
Bara, are you like a wizard too?
I'm not quite a wizard, but I do magic, yes.
Eyes
you-
big like
Have
saucers.
you never seen me do any spells?
I don't know if I have. That's me talking. I don't know if I have. I don't know if Ron has.
I don't know if Ron has.
I don't know if Ron has.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't think he has. Yeah.
Because during the fight you were with Delphi.
Yep.
And you guys were separated during the marionettes or the carionettes. So
So I don't.
for most of that.
wizard just like me.
I'm not a wizard. My magic comes naturally. I don't have to learn it.
It's natural.
Bitch.
Like a tear comes from Ron's eyes.
Eric just shakes his head and turns back around and starts looking at the person hanging from his sword.
All right. The person hanging from his sword is he looks, he doesn't have the crazy eyes because he's unconscious right now, but his face is a little sunken. He's fairly young. You wouldn't say he's more than a few years older than Luke or Ron, maybe early 20s.
Does he have a family resemblance to Luke, maybe?
He does, in fact, just a little bit. He's got dark hair, same kind of features.
For clarifying, Luke was the one that speaks in the rhymes, right?
Yes, he is.
So would this be Marcel Tarascon?
Well, he has a pulse. So you think it might be Jean?
Jean?
It could be
Okay.
Marcel,
I couldn't remember. Okay.
but it's more likely Jean, as everyone said Marcel is dead.
Well, in this crazy town, none of that really matters
It's
at this
very
point.
true, but
Magnus!
Do we have any rope or manacles or anything?
I've got rope in my bag in my room, but we kind of jumped up right quick. So...
Take my robe sash, and he'll get like his belt off his robes.
Okay. I'll yank the sword out and let him fall to the ground.
yep.
Oh my!
Put the sword. Go ahead.
I know we did non-lethal, but I'm just gonna spare the dying.
Okay, just in case. Yeah.
Just in case.
That's a good plan with the sword being ripped out from him. So
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just gonna...
I figured it being in or out was kind of both bad at that point.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
all right, Ronnie. Tie his hands as best you can there. Remember the knots I showed you on the boat. Use the sailor knot I told you.
He kind of gets to like, I'm like, oh no. It starts like, around the rabbit hole and through the tree. No, around the tree, through the rabbit hole. And he's like sitting there trying to do the thing. And then all of a sudden his like hands are tied and he's like, help.
Wrong person, Ronnie.
Oh.
That was for him.
Ron goes back to getting the belt
Yeah,
tied.
you're able to restrain him, tie him up. Tie him to a
Okay.
chair even if you like. There's one in the room.
That's up to Mary.
As Ron's doing that, I'll start looking around the room.
Yeah, sure. Give me perception or investigation checks.
Ron, perhaps you should go get that sheriff we spoke to yesterday.
You're right. Do you guys have a good watch on him?
I think we've got it covered.
I think we do. If you
Ow.
see Elam or Magnus, let them know to come up.
Okay.
Elams gets to the top of the stairs. All right, where is he? What'd I miss? Oh,
Ron's gonna be like, oh, there, and he's boom, like out and by.
I'm like holding my insides from falling out because I've got 5 health right now, and I'm pretty hurt.
yeah.
Can Ron go running by Magnus inside the room and on the way, like, oh, a drink for me! And he's like, keeps on going out.
What?
I tell you all what, we have got to clear out this town. We cannot have murderers just running around doing that thing.
That's what we've done here.
You think he's responsible for the undead too?
I think it might be part and parcel.
All right then.
He did look a little insane, so
If he's who I
Perhaps.
think he is, I'd be a little insane too. This looks like one of the Tarascon boys.
yeah.
All right. So, Magnus, you're enjoying a drink downstairs. Ron rushes out.
Yeah, I was gonna make my way upstairs.
Okay. Your little shandy glass.
Well, yeah, no, I was gonna bring a few glasses.
Oh,
Anybody
perfect.
else want some bourbon?
Ambar is bleeding out in the middle of the room.
What you got for some bourbon? Nothing
You
like a
look-
good blood thinner right now.
I've probably like sat on the bed or something
Yeah.
at this point. I'm just kind of like trying to control my breathing.
Do you need someone to look at that?
Yes, please.
Oh.
It kind of hurts a lot.
Oh.
Just a bit.
Let me see here. I'll place my hands. And 10 hit points?
Please. Thank you.
Please,
Well,
thank you.
Up to 15.
There you go.
Thank you, Magnus.
Oh, it looks a little better now.
It feels a lot better.
What about this one? I'll look at the body.
That wouldn't be alive still. That's the bad guy.
I'll kind of like kick him on the shoulder. Yes, we got him.
That we did, your lordship. We did.
All right.
I rolled a 17 on my
Yes.
perception.
Are you looking around the room? Just around the room, or are you looking around on him and the room?
Both. I'm trying to figure out like anything that can tell about who he is, or
Okay.
is it his house, or
Yeah. So he appears to have a ring with like it looks like a signet ring kind of thing. It looks like to have the same symbols you saw on the plantation, like
Okay.
the plantation front. And which has a T on it. It's all fancy and scroll work and stuff. Around the room, you see that it's quite nice. The furnishings in here are very good quality, similar to the plantation. A little bit more lavish here, probably because it's in town rather than 20 minutes outside of town. Nice thick carpets. Not a whole lot of just wealth laying around, but everything that is here is of good quality. He also appears to have on him, aside from the signet ring, he has leather armor on, 2 daggers, and an empty vial and a vial of red liquid on him.
I'll take both of his daggers and the vials.
If
Okay.
I go outside,
Yes.
does this look like the house that Ron and I knocked on earlier?
Yes, it does.
Ah, alright. So then this would be Jean? Is that his name?
Jean.
Jean?
Also, you notice with that perception check of 17 that there is a secret panel inside of the wardrobe.
Oh, I will press that.
Dunk. It opens up, and inside you see what looks like an ancient piece of tattered scroll.
Okay. I'll pull it out, glance at it.
Sure.
Can I read it?
Yes, you can. It is in common. Let me see if I have the handout in the Roll20 already. I do not, because I'm a lame-o. So, it's okay.
No.
It's okay. I got it. So, yeah, you find an ancient scroll, which you'll read in a minute.
Okay.
I think it's Ron's department. I take the scroll from him and say, "This is for Ron to read."
It's written in common, your lordship.
Ron is great at common.
I found it first. Finders keepers.
Ron's the best at common.
I think Ron's job at the moment is to get the shower for us.
He's already gone. He's getting the shirt.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, no, just tell
Yeah.
Magnus that.
Puff cloud, dust.
It's okay. Almost there. It's loading into Roll20. I knew I was missing something. I was like, I'm ready too easily.
So Sean didn't have any money on him?
Oh yeah, he has some money on him.
Oh.
He has. It's right next to where this.
Everyone's money pouches are getting low, and I can't operate with like
You
empty
can't.
money pouches.
You can't. It's just not doable. So inside of his money pouch, you find 16 silver, 27 copper, and 14 gold.
All right. He puts that in his pocket.
So you said there is a false back?
Yep, there's a false
That's where the scroll
back
was.
with a little scroll.
Oh no! I thought you meant it led into another room.
Oh, there is. It leads into the adjoining room, but there's also a little secret panel in there.
Oh, okay.
Boom. There's your scroll. So, let me see if I can show it up so everyone can see it on the other one. Whoop. There it is. Don't know how readable it is, but that's the scroll. So, you want to read that out, Merrick?
Sure.
This just reminds me of something.
Yeah, it's the actual stuff we were trying to
kid's been
decipher.
saying.
All right, this is what it says. These signs were foreseen by Hyuska, a Vistani most gifted with the sight. Spread word of these whenever you travel. Only the true-hearted can stop the fall of the Night of Evil. The Night of Evil shall descend on the land when this hexad of signs is near at hand. In the house of Dagon, the sorcerer born, though life, unliving shall scorn. The lifeless child of stern mother found, heralds a time, night of evil unbound. I really don't like the sounds of this so far. Seventh time the son of sons doth rise, to send the knave to an eternity of cries. I can't get this one. I will make his fortunes reverse, dooming all to live with the dreaded curse. The light of the sky shining o'er the dead shall gutter and fail, turning all to red.
Mm-hmm.
But there appears to be a verse missing.
There does appear to be a verse missing.
Let's see. I'm not sure what the hexad of signs is, but that might be 6 signs, maybe. Who the hell Dagon is, can't tell you. Not sure about the lifeless child, unless that might be our poor dead Marcellus.
Well, Stern is like on a ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know why it'd be on a ship with the mother. Stern.
Well, stern also means a very angry, controlling mother.
That's true. It is an adjective.
It's an adjective and a noun. Whatever will we do?
Well,
Curse you, grammar.
7th time the son of sons doth rise.
Oh, you also found a journal stuffed underneath the pillow in this room.
I'll save. It's a book. We'll give it to Ronnie.
Okie dokie. There is a bug on my wall. I'm gonna smush it. So, that's what you guys find. Run!
In Narjira. I'm not sure who she might or he might be.
Yes, about Rowan?
You, able to make it to the sheriff's house. It is early morning. He is coming out as he too heard screams, but he's further down and isn't have the reaction time of a group of trained adventurers.
We found the killer! We found the killer!
What? Show me, please, quickly.
I just got done over this running. And he's gonna turn around and go running
Go,
back
go.
the other way.
Yes, back the other way. All right, so Sheriff Gremmin follows you back into the house. Doesn't take Ron too terribly long, and you guys see Ron run back in with the sheriff.
I've got him, guys.
You've made it back just in time. Read this for me.
Ron's gonna grab the book and what's the cover say and flip it open.
It says my diary.
I'm not supposed to read other people's diaries.
In the case of a murderer, it's fine.
I said read it.
No, I guess I'll have this badge on. Flip, and Ron's gonna start reading the book. He's gonna do like the fast reading, like, okay, this word looks important, you know, this skim reading.
Alright, so you're skimming through. A lot of it is just boring stuff at first. You get halfway through and it's like, oh man, sugar cane crops, plantations. Oh, he's got a crush on this girl, okay. Oh, here we are. Curse Luke for going along with Marcel, and Marcel's stupid obsession with that scroll.
Ron's reading this out loud, by the way.
Mm-hmm. If they had never gone into the cemetery, Marcel never would have died. Luke hasn't taken it well. He shouldn't. Stupid kid. Let all this happen. Gosh. I took him to the priest. Get him revived. Didn't work. So instead, I took him back to the townhouse. But he came back. But not as a living person. He's undead now, and he still wants the scroll. I hid it, though, as that's the source of all these problems. That Luke. Marcel isn't in the next, like, couple entries later. Marcel is angrier now. He's obsessed with finding the scroll, but I can't let him have it. If I can just make him happy, he'll forget all about it and we can live as a family again. I've started telling the household members at the plantation to eat the flesh of the dead so that way they can join him. A few entries later, and the text gets a bit more scrawled as it goes, as if he's slowly losing his sanity.
You guys who are present there, you're hearing all this. Ron is like vocally saying what he's skim reading. So,
a few entries later, not sure where Luke is. Doesn't matter. He's not around anymore. Guess I won't have to kill him. Gonna have to keep killing though, until Marcel says it's enough. But I don't know if it'll ever be enough. It's all right. He'll have it one day, just not the scroll. He can't find the scroll. Have to keep that hidden. Have to keep it safe. Need more people. Need more bodies. If he has enough bodies, he'll be happy. We'll be happy again, as a family. And it pretty much just tails off there. Just names of the victims who've been murdered after that.
Holy smokes, we've got a hell of a murderer here. We're gonna have to get more info out of him, though.
Where did we leave Luke?
At the inn.
I am going to head back to the inn then.
Okay, you get back to the inn, and you can kind of hear thunder starting to crack above your head. It's getting closer to the time when the storm is about to break. It's been brewing for the past couple of days. But you're able to get back to the inn. Luke is awake and sitting in a chair downstairs. Katha's also downstairs. She's got a bandage around her stab wounds now. And, yeah.
I kind of like gesture to mine. I'm like, I know the feeling.
Bloody awful, isn't it?
Yeah, not the nicest person I've ever met. Luke, darling, do you mind coming with me?
Kind of turns his head and then nods and gets up. And he says, the overshining sky of the light of the dead shall to all turning fail and gutter red.
I think I understand what you're saying now. Is there a verse you haven't told us yet? There was something about a hexod, the house of Dagon, that one. I think there was another. I think the seventh sons as well.
He looks like he's thinking.
I've heard about Inaja. And I've heard about the lifeless child of the Stern Mother. Is there another one?
He's got his brow furrowed. He doesn't seem to be able to.
All right.
He's
Well,
thinking. He's thinking real hard, and he's following you.
Yeah, you just think about it as we walk, and if it comes to you, let me know. All right, darling. Okay, and I will lead him back to the house.
All right, you lead him back to the house.
I don't take him in the room where his brother
Okay,
is.
you just leave him
because
downstairs.
If his brother wakes up, that's probably a bad idea.
That's probably about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jean is unconscious. The sheriff is shaking his head, and he has a single pair of handcuffs. I think he's got like a couple maybe, but he only brought one of them because I mean it's a small town. There's hardly any other trouble here. And he handcuffs him and gives the tie back to Ron. We will be dragging him off to jail immediately. I cannot believe he was the murderer this whole time. But he will not be leading his town as he is supposed to after this incident. No. Hopefully, young Luke gets better and can take over because, well, we don't have a leader in town. Well, we'll have to appeal to Port de la Hur to see if they have anyone to suggest take over the plantation, as they are the last of their line. And he kind of is just like handcuffs him and then just slings Jean over the shoulder.
It's kind of nodding like, yeah, sure, sounds great. All the things you just said.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Well, if you need to speak with him again once he is conscious, it seems very troubling. I'm going to put him in a cell, so if he wakes up, he cannot go anywhere. And I will return if you have any other information for me. Please.
On the case.
see if there was anything about the undead problems here. Obviously, as the murderer, perhaps he's partially responsible for the undead too.
It could be possible.
And he goes to drag him off to the single jail cell in town, which is his shed with bars. So.
Wow. Well, guys, looks like we found the murderer.
Aye, but we haven't found Marcel. It sounds like he's still running around, and that's going to be an issue.
Oh, you also found in his pockets 5 pieces of licorice.
I left that in the
He's
pocket.
the licorice bandit. How's this licorice taste for Ron?
At least we have what we need to bait him.
Where would he be? No one seems to have noticed him in the town. I think a man who had been dead for some time would be pretty easy to see. But no one has spoken about a dead lord running around the town. And they say he died in the cemetery.
Maybe,
I wonder what they were in there for.
maybe if we take the scroll there.
I say we go now.
Yes, before this
Probably.
awful rain.
You might want an umbrella.
I brought mine.
How close is that storm?
You can hear thunder kind of starting to crackle outside.
Over our head right now.
It's right above head.
No. Better hurry up then. Go, go, go.
Alright, so you guys go back downstairs.
I'm downstairs with Luke.
Okay. Did you take any of the things off of Jean?
What thing? Like I took the daggers, the 2 empty vials,
Okay.
or the vial and the potion and the
Okay.
pouch.
Okay. Cool. Just asking. Alright. No reason. So, it's gotten really dark outside. And you're investigating this house and the reading through of the journal. It's taken a while. It took a while to read through the journal. And it almost looks as if it's as dark as night outside. Ambar, you're downstairs where the curtains are kind of, I've opened the curtains and you can see it's real dark out. And you've heard the thunder before, but it's almost feels as if it's directly overhead now. It starts as a low rumble, and then you hear a which actually rocks the cottage a little bit that you're in, the townhome. You feel it like shake. The window panes all vibrate in their wooden slats. And you see lightning start to streak around. And Luke actually kind of, as you're looking out the window, grabs your elbow.
Yes.
And he very calmly, everything he's said has pretty much been, agitated, or if he's trying to put something together. But this one, he says, "We found the scroll where the old rest fine, behind the stone where 6 stars shine. The finding, however, would cause much pain. Beware the time of the falling rain."
Well, thank you, darling, but I do believe that time is upon us.
You look out the window and you see little drops starting to hit as the rain starts to finally break. But they're not drops of water. You look out and it's drops of blood.
Yeah.
And it starts off with just the spittering, and then it fully starts to come down and rain. The streets that are already kind of slightly damp because of the swamp, they quickly turn to like a brownish, reddish mud. And small streams form in like little cracks and depressions.
It's a really thick kind of bloody rain, or like that light stuff?
It's light right now, but it looks like it's only gonna get worse.
Never mind, we're staying inside.
Would you say we had, you said it took a while for him to read the book.
Yeah.
Was that long enough for a short rest as we're all sitting there?
Yes, it was most certainly long enough for a short
Excellent.
rest. You may all roll hit dice and get back whatever short resty things you guys get.
Oh, no, I don't get that back. Wait, do I get that back?
Miss Embara, do you think we should show the boy the scroll?
He actually, did you guys are you guys coming down the stairs now?
Oh, I think we're all downstairs now.
Okay. Did, when Luke said that, was everybody here?
They were coming down the stairs,
Okay.
but he's pretty much just speaking to you.
Okay. So, I do believe that he just told me that part. But Luke, do you mind repeating it right quick? Sorry, I don't have my notes today.
It's all good. He will. He kind of looks like zoned out, and if you tap him, he comes back and he says, "We found the scroll where the old rest fine, behind the stone where 6 stars shine. The finding, however, would cause much pain. Beware the time of the falling rain."
Thank you, Luke. So I do believe that that time is now. So we need to be extra careful. And we need to find, I guess, where this scroll is supposed to go?
The 6-star shine thing.
Where the 6 stars shine. I think my
Graveyard.
instinct is graveyard. Yes.
Why don't we take the boy to the priest?
I think that's a good idea. I don't think he should be with us.
And
But I
then
also don't want to take him out in this blood rain.
we don't have much choice here.
Yeah. Alright, then let's head on over to the priest and head on up to the cemetery.
You're going to go out in that.
We
So are you, sir.
are going to go out in that.
What?
Yes.
Ew, Magnus, where's my big floppy hat? He's gonna give you the big wide brimmed, like, sombrero wizard hat.
There's undead out there.
Most likely, yes.
Maybe they don't like the rain.
I think the rain's going to draw them out.
Oh.
He kind of shrugs and runs over to the fireplace and pulls out his hot poker. Fine. They deserve no mercy.
Ron pops his hat back on his head then.
Merrick takes off his coat, puts it over the boy.
Mm-hmm.
Ron, too, as we're prepping here to head outside in this, Ron will go up to Luke and be like, "You'll be okay." Mm-hmm. Seeing if there's any change in the boys or anything.
No, he appears to be the most serene he's been this whole time, though. Like he's constantly kind of had his brow furrowed and looks like he's trying to remember something. But here, it's just a blank face.
Merrick heads out the back door and starts walking towards the graveyard.
All right.
Time to go.
All right. You all are making your way through the pounding, slimy rain. It's gotten a little heavier. You can barely see a foot in front of you unless lightning flashes as the clouds themselves are roiling in dark overhead.
Blood rain.
And yes, it's blood rain, so it's not nearly as translucent as water. You can smell the metallic twang in the air of its puddling. And even then, when the lightning does flash, briefly illuminating the area, the houses and trees are in the distance are nothing more than vague shapes, obscured by the curtain of rain.
So basically, the whole town, what shapes we can see of these buildings, are all just covered in blood.
Yeah.
Red mist in the air.
Yeah, walking is difficult because all the paths, because all dirt roads they're really muddy and slick, extra slick because blood is slicker than water. Finally,
No, right.
you're able to get near you can see the chapel, the church, not too far away from you. Peals of thunder and rain muffle almost all the sounds around you. It's just pouring. Then, in a spectacular crack of lightning, you see figures coming into view. Dark forms moving slowly towards the village. They look like misshapen humans, but it's kind of hard to tell. Then another flash of lightning happens, and you can see that they're everywhere. The closest are about 50 feet away, shambling forward. And then darkness returns again. It's kind of like you're in like a strobe light with the lightning effect as you guys are running through town. And then, as you guys get closer to the chapel, you see that the shapes are less than 50 feet away now. But they're clear. You can see clearly enough now that they are zombies. It is literally an army of them. You can see them just coming down from the forest, from the swamp, from the plantation, the graveyard. They're just marching on Marias de Terrasson.
Are they between us and the church?
No, you guys can make it to the church. They're like coming towards the church. Like the church is on the north, like the northernmost side of town. So they're coming up, like sweeping down from just that northern side.
Bust on in that door.
Take a run for the
Pick up
church.
Luke and just start jogging.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys are able to make it into the church, and close the door behind you, just dripping with blood.
Is there anything we can use to board the doors? Because Ron's going to be definitely wanting to, like, we need to board the doors.
Not really. It is a church. It's
That's
not like
okay.
a siege place. They don't have people break in, really.
They don't have pews we can use?
There are pews.
We'll go.
Give me a strength check, Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Perhaps
Maybe like-
that's not the best idea. We do need to go back out there.
We can move them when they're safe.
Yeah, there's the big double front doors, and then there's that side door you all came through last night.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
At 12.
It's a real heavy pew.
Hurt, hurt, hurt. He's like, he has to do one piece at a time, like dragging and making
Yep.
a horrible screeching sound.
Mm-hmm.
Magnus goes and grabs like a towel and then goes and dips it in the holy water and starts cleaning off his boots with it.
All right.
Oh.
Father, you see Shaman Brushian kind of comes out from that side room where you guys put all the bodies last night, and you kind of can see in. They're all chained down. I keep elbowing this plate. That's real bad. I should stop doing that. I should stop being as flaily. But you see him come out. His hands are like kind of in gloves. It appears to he's been preparing the bodies of the dead. You see two of them are chained down and are like thrashing and moving, but the rest are all motionless and also tied down. And it's only been one day. He's got to wait 3 more to bury him. So he walks out, and I think you're muted, Merrick.
I was going to say, what is his comment on? I mean, like, we're standing there like we just went swimming in a
He
pile
heard the
of
front
blood.
door open and close, and then of the pew, and so he comes out, and then he sees you all. Like, he's got his hands up, like he's got some embalming stuff on them, and he's just like, "What is going on?"
Hi.
So it's raining blood. There's
Zombies outside.
an
Okay.
army of zombies, and we
Right.
need to find where the 6 stars shine. Is that right?
I believe that was right.
Right. And he just goes back in. He takes off his gloves, closes the door.
Oh, and the murderer of the town was
Jean.
Lord Jean.
Oh, he kind of.
He's been feeding dead bodies to his staff, who you have back there, and he's been killing people for his brother Marcel, who did not die.
Apparently came
Well,
back.
he's dead, but
Well,
Sorry.
he kind of just sits down in like a side chair. It's a little overwhelmed by the sight of you guys dripping blood head to toe and telling him these things.
Can
I
Ron
pour him a glass of that brandy I found. You look like you could use a drink.
Yeah, he takes it, downs it.
in the background?
They just slowly scoot this pew.
Yep.
Well, 6 stars shine. I can't. There's, gosh, 6 stars shine. There's, a Tarascon family, symbol is a T, and it's got 6 stars around it. So, I don't know
They have a mausoleum here.
Oh, no, not here. They've got the family crypt on their property, but before the plantation was built, it was just the small town, everyone used to be buried in the old cemetery. So there would be quite a few Tarascon graves in there.
We have to go back out there?
So, I don't know. But if there's an army of the dead, that sounds quite dreadful, honestly. Hold on, and he sees you there's like a little water basin you're just cleaning off your armor with like the towel and the water. He's like, I have more, and he goes back.
Ron goes for pew number 2.
Okay. Give me an athletics or strength check for pew number 2. See if it gets better or worse.
Athletics or strength.
Yeah.
It doesn't work either way, so I'll just do strength.
Okay. Oh, this one, it's too heavy. You can't even move it. You're so tired from that first pew.
Where is the graveyard is behind the church, right?
Yes. If you look on the
Ron,
map.
look at the map. So it's the big square, and the old graveyard is the smallest square inside.
No, the full, right now you guys are at number 1.
Oh, okay.
Then there's the current graveyard in there.
Oh, I thought it was 9 we were at.
9 is the inn.
Oh, shit.
And that whole section, that whole square is the old graveyard, the old cemetery. Both 10 and 11, there's just an inner and outer.
Looks like we've got to go back out, everyone.
What's our plan? What are we doing here? Are we just taking a scroll to a place and hoping Marcel is there so we can take care of him?
We need to find a way to stop the zombies.
I don't know what we are to do here. I really don't.
Ron, what is your advice?
Survive the zombies. Don't get eaten. Find Marcellus. Give him scroll.
No. No, we don't give him the scroll.
No.
Don't give him the scroll. Okay, sorry.
Good plan otherwise.
Okay. I was worried about that. It didn't sound right at the end. The rest sounded pretty good.
The thing is, though, we don't want to be fighting all those zombies, do we?
We could try and lure them all here inside the church and lock them in. It's a big enough building. We'll get rid of them eventually.
Perhaps we should wait for them to pass at least the side door, and then we can slip out while they're moving on.
Well, good. Just help me with the front door.
And the longer we take, the more people they'll kill. And then the more zombies they'll have to fight with us.
That's true. But I think getting out without being seen is the best way to get past them.
Lure them in here and burn the church down on top of them.
No.
Oh, demonic. I knew it.
I don't think the shaman
Bury them all.
that.
No.
Can we see out the windows in the church?
Yeah, I mean, they're a little bloody, but you can see through it.
But when
to
there's
an
lightning,
extent.
can we see
Yes.
forms moving?
Yeah, you can see forms moving when there's lightning. And the lightning's flashing pretty often. It's like a strobe
How
light.
far away are they?
Some are past the church already. Some are moving still. Like there's a bunch of them out there.
Are they relatively slow?
Yeah, I mean zombies aren't fast.
Do we feel like we could outrun them?
You feel like you could outrun some of them. I mean, if it was a 1v1 and you guys had to run, you know you're faster than a zombie. There's just
But it's
a lot of them, and so you'd run away from one and basically run to another.
Okay.
So
I don't know.
All right.
But just make a distraction and go running the other way.
I would like to put out there now that if I die, don't let me come back as one of those. Just saying.
Of course not.
Now,
I
what's
would
our plan?
say the same thing, but I'm not going to die.
Of course. Now, what's our plan?
Just don't die.
All right.
I could make a distraction.
If we're going to try to sneak by him, disguise ourselves as zombies.
And how do you propose we do that?
I kind of like look over at the bodies.
You want us to wear flesh suits of dead people?
Let's not do that.
Just trying to come up with. I'm just thinking on my feet here.
With as many as I see out there now, I think our only choice might be to just let them all descend upon the town and come around outside them. Unless they just keep coming.
But what about the townspeople?
I'm concerned for them too, but if we're to make it to the graveyard with any hope of stopping any of this, I don't think we can spare them a thought with as many as that are out there right now.
Maybe we should just hit and run.
Illusion, distraction, run.
And Bara, what do you think?
I think that Ronald has a good idea to distract them, perhaps at the front door as we run out the side.
Lure them inside the church.
No, we're not going to lure them inside the church. We're going to lure them away from the church. However, you can do that. Away, not in. Alright. Okay. No fingers behind your back.
I just saw Travis in the chat. Just got here and they're gonna overrun the fucking town. This is what happens when you leave, Trav. This is what happens when you're not here.
Ron,
So, let's get by the side door and
Ron will get
Ronald?
illusion.
get it ready.
He's going to cast minor illusion when everybody gets by the side door if we're going to run.
Eric gets his coat back from Luke.
Okay.
Pats him on the head. Father, keep an eye on him. He might be important.
Of course. Come here, boy. Come here, dear boy. And he kind of ushers Luke into like the other side room, which we do assume is the bedroom. And he closes the door, leaving Luke in there. And he picks up. He actually grabs. You see from the inside of the door, like on the bedroom, it looks like a flail, almost. just in case they get inside.
Probably a good idea.
He also goes behind the like the pulpit and pulls out let's see. Someone roll me a D4.
Not me.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Maybe. 4.
4 vials of holy water.
Holy shit.
Nice.
And valuable commodity in Ravenloft.
Give one to all of us.
Alright, yep.
When everybody's ready, is everybody ready? Better question.
I think this
Okay.
is about as ready as we'll get.
Can Ron do the minor illusion spell and cast it out front of the building?
Uh-huh.
And it says an object, so it's up to you. But I was thinking like making a small 5-foot but large print, like neon sign that says distraction. And the music is like it's like flashing and strobing up front.
All right.
It's pretty distracting.
Sure. So let's
Okay.
see. It can't create sound. Do you have
Nope,
prestidigitation?
I have improved minor illusion.
Oh, you've improved minor illusion.
I do.
Because you're an illusionist, right? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. So yes, you may
That's why I put it in
actually...
the chat. Yep.
Perfect. Oh,
So
I can read.
Boom, like neon changing
Distraction.
color.
Distraction.
Yeah, distraction.
Distraction. So, perfect.
He'll cast it out front. And doo!
All right. So, it definitely draws some attention. You see some zombies shuffling towards it, and you guys make your break for it. Make your break for the cemetery gate.
Yeah.
All right. So, there's gonna be, because you can't not hit any of the zombies. We're gonna see what zombies you do encounter. Merrick, can you please roll me 1d6?
Okay. 2.
2. All right. So you're stumbling through again. It's so thick, the blood's getting in your eyes. You gotta cover your heads. It's hard. You can hardly see what you're running into. What you thought was a couple of bushes turns out we're zombies and they're gonna attack you. And because you thought they were bushes, they get to attack with surprise this round. There's only, how many zombies are there? Let me see. Oh, that's not bad. There's only one zombie. One zombie gets to attack you with surprise. Which isn't terribly impressive because it's a zombie. Does a 19 hit you, Merrick?
Yes.
Okay. You're gonna take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it
Not impressive. That hurts.
slams into you.
Ow.
All right. And let's actually have everybody roll up initiative again. That way we can see what order everyone attacks, and we'll just keep it till you guys get to the cemetery. All right, let's see what Elam gets. Oh, he didn't roll very good. And then
That's on point this time.
zombies.
I think we're about to get ambushed.
All right. Thankfully, zombies don't have a great initiative either. So, Ron, you're first.
Yay!
You see
so-
a zombie surprise and attack Merrick. Slams
And,
against him.
It just slams attacks into him.
Yeah.
Firebolt, flaming zombie.
All right, that hits. Roll me up damage.
Okay. Trying to read the spell. 1d10.
You can just click it. It'll roll it.
Oh, that's right. I always forget. You have to just double click it, right, for these
No,
missions?
no. You click Firebolt in the chat.
Oh, in the chat. Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Poof.
Same as everything else. A 3. Excellent. Anything else you want to do?
Oh, look out! There's a zombie in the front. Yeah, he's
All right.
That's funny.
Ambara.
Firebolt.
Yes. I would like to move forward
All right.
and then toll the dead.
You
DC
told that
14.
dead. Ooh, that's wisdom, isn't it?
Yes, for
Oh.
10 necrotic.
Yeah, he fails miserably and takes 10 necrotic damage. He looks bloodied, and it's his turn. He's gonna try to slam Merrick again. Blah. Misses. Magnus.
Alright. I'm going to run up and attack him with my silvered hand axe.
All right. An 8 just hits.
Yes, alright. Well,
All right. Go zombie AC. Anything else you'd like to do, Magnus?
I would like to attack with my offhand. Using
Oh.
poker.
Yes. It is still iron hot. So a 9 will hit. So excellent. So another 6. How do you want to murder this zombie with your hot iron poker?
I slice him across the chest with the hand axe, and then right in the forehead with the poker.
Nice. Now, with all this blood rain, it's not going to be a hot poker for long.
Oh, it'll stay hot. I have my ways.
Oh, you have your ways. Oh my? We're gonna leave that at that. Ron, can you please... You guys cleave this zombie down and keep running. Ron, can you please roll me a d6? Five. You managed to, like, kind of take the lead a little bit, and you don't run into any zombies for this little stretch of the street. Alright, you guys are
Go this way.
sneaking
No,
away.
this way. No.
Yeah. And then you get distracted by something shiny in the ground. It turns out it was just a rock. And Magnus
I found a
takes the
button.
lead. Magnus, can you please roll me a 1d6?
1d6.
Yep.
Oh, maybe good. I don't know.
Alright, so you take over from Ron in the lead. You're like, come on, Ron! And you don't encounter any zombies in this stretch. You guys keep going towards the cemetery graveyard. You can almost, you know where it is. You can't quite see it yet because, again, blood rain's real thick, real oozy, real gross. And Bara, it's your turn to kind of take the lead for a little bit. Give me a d6. 3. Alright, so this time you see that there are 4 zombies ahead of you, but they haven't noticed you yet. So you can either engage them and get surprise, or you can all try to sneak past.
I'm gonna attempt to lead us around them.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Oh dear God.
Dun, 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 dun.
9.
Okay. Everybody else, stealth checks? Feel sneaking?
I made the wrong
Not
choice.
stealthy.
Made the wrong choice.
Stealthiest wizard ever.
Alright. Oh, and Elam's got a roll.
Disadvantage.
Oh. 8, 9,
Disadvantage 9.
still.
Okay. And Elam is a ghost. Thankfully for you guys, a zombie's passive perception is 8
Wow.
because it has -2 to wisdom.
Wow.
So you guys, you think they see you for a second, your heart's beating in your chest, and then you realize, okay, they're looking at something else, and you guys are able to sneak past them. You guys are getting real close to the cemetery. It is Elam's turn to roll a 1d6. So I don't know. He leads you guys expertly with his super ninja stealth in this blood rain. He leads you guys through, and you can see the cemetery gates right up ahead of you, but the dark powers of Ravenloft get to see if there's anything between you and your goals.
Meanwhile, Ron's spitting a little bit because, imagine this bloody rain getting down in your face and rain invariably gets in your mouth. You're like, thip. Ugh.
And the dark powers are feeling benevolent this evening, and you guys are able to make it up to the cemetery gates without encountering any more zombies. You
Ron
still
lets out a
hear
big
them in the rain
woo.
behind
No, I'm
you.
kidding.
Woo!
All the zombies like whoosh.
That's the dark powers putting those zombies in a later encounter.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. The dice must have something horrible for us later. Oh.
All right, so as evidenced by Elam and the dark powers not leading you through any zombies, near the old cemetery, it's pretty quiet. All you can hear is the sound of the rain. You look that there is that you're at the ancient front gate. This is an old cemetery. You guys haven't seen many this old. There's 2 grotesque gargoyles statues that are on either side of the gate. And there is some iron bars. They look pretty old, a little rusty, and heavy chains that secure it. So you think that you can either, if you're strong enough, bend the bars to allow you guys to get through, or you could probably bust the chains.
bust the chains.
All right. So, how are you busting these chains?
Wait, hold on. Are you sure you want to bust the chains?
Well,
Is there...
we either bend the bars open or we bust the chains and can still close the door.
Is there any way we can climb over the gate?
Not really. There's nothing to really grab on. They're like vertical, and then
Yeah.
it's too
It's real
high up
slick
to.
with blood.
Yeah, and it's also real slippery. It's like climbing a greased pole, but the grease is blood.
All
So,
But the grease.
but the grease is blood.
Oh,
Alright, bust the
man.
chains then, alright.
I'm going to take my old short sword out, and I'm going to wedge it into the chain and then try and, like, twist it against itself to try and pop the chain.
Okay. So yeah. So the chain is actually apparently the only thing that's been maintained on this gate. It's gonna take some damage to do. It's gonna take a while. You can either hack at it or twist it. It's gonna take longer if you twist it, or you can just hack at it. And just...
Sure, I'll hack at it with the
Alright.
old sword.
So it takes you. Short
That's gonna
sword.
make some noise.
It makes some noise, but
Or then I probably wouldn't do that.
okay. So it's just it's faster to hack through it. It's a little quieter to bust to twist it open. So, do you want speed or stealth?
Probably stealth.
Okay.
We'll just twist it and
Yeah.
break it that way.
It still makes a little noise. It's just not as loud. And you're able to get the chains off, and they swing open into. You're gonna fix them when you're done.
I'm gonna fix him once he's done.
Nice.
That way we can have chains.
That way you can have chains. Smart. They're like they're pretty hefty
Change the
chains.
door, man.
It's not like chains. They're chains. They didn't. People didn't want somebody getting
Well, it's
into
like-
this graveyard.
Like put them together.
I'm going to get a
Yeah.
map for you. Oh, I think I already have a map actually. Let me see. Am I smart enough? Did I put a map in here? I should have. I don't know if I did.
As we step inside, do we once the noise of the opening of the doors are gone, do we hear anything moving around inside the cemetery?
Give me perception checks. Now the rain is a little loud, so that's gonna, make everything a little harder to hear. But you guys are doing pretty good so far. So.
I don't know if there's any zombies. Actually, I will use my divine sense.
All right. Ooh, divine sense. Yes. What does your divine sense tell you about again?
I think it's only within 30 feet, if they're within 30 feet.
Okay.
60 feet.
Is it 60 feet?
I believe so, yeah.
Here it is.
All right.
Yeah, 60 feet.
Okay. So 60 feet. Nice. Let me measure out this map for you. I didn't cover up the names, so I gotta do it. I gotta do that real quick. Shh, it's fine. It'll be fine. I will say though, I can read it out to you what you see. So I just gotta cover it up while I wait. So there's a rather large section of the cemetery that appears to be mostly common graves. They don't look anything too fancy. Whoop. Yeah, you'll need to know how big each square is. There you go. I won't cover that up.
Is land desecrated?
Yeah, it's a little desecrated. It's actually a lot of desecrated. But within 60 feet of you, no, you do not sense any undead. Within an immediate 60 feet.
Watch
So-
yourselves here.
So,
Just looks around worriedly.
you guys... Whoop.
Actually, no. He says, "Watch me here."
Watch my back, guys.
What am I saying? Watch yourself. No, watch me.
Alright, so... You guys get in. This is horribly aligned. How am I so bad at this? Sorry. Just trying to make the map line up, and it's like, no.
That takes some time.
Alright, I got it. So, you guys see a bunch of common graves around, and then you see some fancier looking graves in the inner circle of the cemetery beyond. And I will reveal what you guys see. Da 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 da. Alright. Boop. This is horribly done, but you guys will have an image of the cemetery. So, can you guys see it yet?
Yes.
Boop. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So, you guys are all over here by this entrance, and I will swap it over for everybody watching the stream to see too.
Yeah.
What does it look like we're in a museum?
Yeah, it's a museum of the dead.
It's a museum of the dead. That's exactly what it is.
The Scooby-Doo music.
And you were saying these center larger, like mausoleums and coffins and whatnot, are the more appropriate, or the more
so they look basically like nicer, but like these over here look really poor. And then these over over here look pretty middle class. You see some real big fancy ones in the inner circle, which would be over here.
Oh, okay.
So you see those up there, and I will move everybody over to see this other map. Whoa, that's way too zoomed in. Alright. That's better. Okay. Shoo. So,
We're not in immediate danger.
and each square is 10 feet.
I think we should move ourselves into that center area over there. It looks like the nicer mausoleums are there.
Yes.
That's probably a good plan. Just keep an eye out for that Deterascon symbol.
The T with the 6 stars. Everyone, weapons out. Be ready. He pulls his sword out and just starts walking forward.
I will follow behind Merrick.
Alright. So, you guys are walking through the cemetery. And again, you didn't hear anything except for the sound of the rain. It's actually a little unnaturally quiet here. It's a little spooky. You're kind of expecting there to be some noise, at least shambling about and kind of things.
Is there any lights in here? Is this place lit?
No, just the lightning.
Okay, then Ron is going to put up a very gentle glowing dancing light orbs.
Sure, you're gonna have them be separate orbs so you can kind of move them all around and get a view of the
Yeah.
area.
Yep.
Very smart. Alright.
Merrick
So.
just hits like straight for the other wall, like walking right through all the other.
Yeah, you see that there is a gate to the wall right over here.
Okay. So yeah, we head that direction. So just
Okay.
walking through, cutting
All
around,
right.
keeping an eye out, like not moving quickly, but moving deliberately, keeping an ear out for things that might want to jump out and bite.
Okay. Sure thing. Nothing really seems to be after y'all. Of course, Elam's with you guys. So you see another 2 gargoyles at this front gate as well. And you see 6 stars around a T. It's fine.
Boy.
I keep flailing. It was bound to happen. You see, you saw with that. Da-da-da. You see. Sorry, everybody's ears. I didn't mean that. No, I'm free to flail though.
We hear a plate drop in the room. Ah!
Ah, so quiet you could hear a plate drop.
We've interrupted someone's dinner.
No,
We've already done that.
Didn't invite
that's
me.
true. You have already done that.
That's true.
These are thick stone doors into the stone wall. They don't appear to have chains, but there does appear to be a keyhole. They seem to be locked.
Look under the rock for key. We'll go. We'll go look for.
You know what? Roll me a D100, Magnus. Why not?
Wow.
Here comes the 001. 56.
Hey, that's not
56.
bad.
You look under a few rocks. You're not sure if it's just all the blood coating everything, but you don't find any keys immediately hidden under a rock.
Dang. No keys. You all have any thoughts?
I went through Jean's pockets. I didn't find any keys or anything. He had a vial and some daggers, but I just thought that was the tools of his trade. I didn't see anything else.
What does the keyhole look like? Does it look like a specific keyhole? Does it look like a symbol?
It looks like a keyhole.
Well, I have no way of opening this.
If you
Yeah,
guys
A roguelite.
roguelite, I don't think Elam has anything. 'Cause
How tall's the wall?
I am No, shit, I can't. I don't have any second level spell slots left. Never
the
mind.
wall is about 12 feet tall.
Oh boy, that's a tall wall.
Outdone
Okay,
by a
well, you're going to have to lift me.
If you look through the keyhole, can you see anything?
Yeah. You look through the keyhole. You can see, I will unveil some things. You can see some charming rows of very fancy mausoleums.
Alright.
I can convert spell sorcery points into a spell slot, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much does that cost? Hold on. I need to look something up.
No problem.
I think it's.
Well, I can try to jimmy it if you like. Says Elam.
Well, anything to get us in there.
All right.
As he moves to do that, I'm gonna convert. I think it's 2 for a second level spell. I'm gonna convert 2 sorcery points into a spell slot to give me a second level spell slot,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna misty step through the keyhole since I can see on the other
All
side.
right. You may most certainly do that.
But now you're trapped on the other side.
Yep. I'm gonna do
There's a
that.
way to open it from in there.
Elam's gonna try to jimmy it open with his Bowie knife.
So I'm over here.
Let's see what else he's got. He's got some heavy bolts.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy.
He's just gonna try to straight up jimmy it.
Okay.
I think it's gonna take me some time. Chicka 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 chicka.
We don't have time.
Ambara, you are on the other side.
If people get sick in normal rain, what do you think it's going to happen in blood rain?
I'm working on it, Magnus. Chippy, 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 chippy.
Sorry.
Ambara, are you doing anything on the other side? While Elam's
I'm-
trying to jimmy the door.
I'm just going to calmly look around, see if I see that symbol anywhere, stay close to the
Alright,
door.
you see the Tarascon family crest on each and every one of these mausoleums.
Do I hear anything?
Give me a perception check. Also, what's your passive?
My passive is 14.
Okay, so with a 16, you hear some noises coming from inside. This one. This one. This one.
Oh, that's not good.
This one. And this one.
Alright, I'm just gonna message Marek. So, I hear quite a bit of undead inside these mausoleums. However, none of them appear to be out at the moment. Please do hurry.
This one sounds like flapping. I'll give you that one, because you're close to that one.
Like
Sorry, did you
flapping?
message Ron?
Flapping. Yes.
Okay. No, Merrick. I messaged Merrick.
Okay.
Imbara says there's a lot of noises on the other side, undead, but they haven't made it out yet. They're still in their cages.
We need to hurry. She's
Hurry up,
cracking.
I want to go up to one of these gargoyles, right? And
Sure.
I'll look in their mouth for a key.
All right. Roll me a D100. Let's see. Maybe he'll get lucky.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Just looking around.
No. You actually break off one of their teeth as you're like kind of feeling around in there.
Eh.
Ron's-
You look better that way, and I just like pat him on the face.
Ron's gonna misty step through too.
You're right next to Imbara.
Oh, hi, Ambara.
Hello, Ron. Do keep your voice down. I do believe that they're undead inside these mausoleums.
All right. I think maybe my Bowie knife was a little too big. I'm gonna try with.
Maybe I should give it a try.
Yeah. If it doesn't work, I'll try one of my buckles.
I take out one of the daggers that that Jean used to stab Imbara, and I will try it. I would try to open the
To try
lock.
to jimmy the lock. I didn't realize none of you guys had any lock picking.
No, we don't.
Well, you guys haven't encountered a single locked door until today.
No.
We're doing a lot of breaking of doors.
I know.
And
Alright,
Ron
what do you want me to roll?
firebolt it.
Sleight of
Okay.
hand.
It's a stone door.
But you can't like firebolt the lock.
I mean, you can.
I didn't know if it'd be well. And does firebolt run really hot? I'm thinking I could like make it soft. The metal.
Do one of you
Oh, that's
care?
gonna take a lot of firebolting
Okay.
to melt that.
Never
You have
mind.
to go firebolt. If you're trying
Never
to
mind,
melt
it's
it, yeah, okay.
And I'm poking his knife through the other side, trying to jimmy it, and there's fire coming out of the lock. Alright, what do you want me to roll?
Give me a dex check.
Just a straight dex check?
Yep.
Alright.
And Elam help you. Oh, with a 20. You think you got it?
I think I got it. I push through and there's a firebolt just goes right by. Hey, friendly fire there, Ronnie.
Oh, sorry, I was trying to help.
Good work, but it took you long enough.
I got it on the first try, your lordship. What else do you expect?
Try faster.
Fair enough, sir. Ambara, which ones were you hearing from?
Well, this one definitely. There's some kind of flapping noise in here.
Mhm.
And then I'll gesture and point to all the other ones.
Yeah.
So we had this one here. You said number 3 as well?
Yes, I can mark them for you too.
I know 7.
A number 3. They're strangely numbered.
There's 7, 5, 7, 5, 6.
Mariko begin walking and looking for, like, do they all have the symbol of the 6 stars on them?
Yes. Yes, they do.
Okay.
Hmm.
What was it? What they said? The stone behind the stone of the with the 6 stars. Is that what it said?
It said. Let's look at it.
We have
That's like in the middle of the PDF. All right, here we go. Look for the scroll where the old rest find behind. Not look for the scroll. We found the scroll where the old rest find behind the stone where 6 stars shine. The finding, however, would cause much pain. Beware the time of the falling rain.
It's not really any other clue.
6 stars shine.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go up to this thing right here.
All right, which one you heading up to? That one?
guy.
All right, so yeah, head up to that one, and inside, power scroll. All right. There is. You open this one up. 2 zombies. Shamble out and try to attack you guys. Do you guys want to roll new initiative?
I close it.
They're in the way of
Say it.
closing the
It's
door.
like the open, close. Nothing in there.
Okay. So yeah, new initiative, you guys.
Okay.
I mean, if you want, do you want to keep your old initiative or you want to roll new initiative?
I'll take the new one.
Okay.
I want the old one.
All right. Well, for rolling new ones, everybody.
No,
roll.
it's okay. It's okay.
Ron, that is pretty brutal.
Yep, it's Ron. It's okay.
All right. Whoop.
We might be in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, there's 2 zombies. Like, it's not gonna get any worse in here,
All right.
right?
Boop.
Why would you say something like that? Why do you have to tempt the DM?
I don't know. I think it sounds perfectly reasonable. Oh, and
I think we
Elam.
should have checked the flapping one. I think that would have been fun.
Elam's gonna roll initiative too, because I didn't forget about him. He definitely came inside with you guys. Doodle 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 with his big old crossbow, old painful. Here we go.
You're
Oh,
off.
he had worse initiative. All right, perfect. Same initiative as last time, actually. JK. All right, hey, Merrick. There's 2 zombies shambling towards you.
I will move forward and I will slash with my silvered longsword, 2-handed style.
Beautiful.
And miss horribly because.
You will hit
Oh, wow. Okay.
zombies.
Those zombies, man.
All right. And then I'll just, the one I attacked, I'll just kind of like kick it and try and like knock it back.
Okay, sure thing. Yep, that hits as well. He looks pretty rough. Oh, I'm supposed to be rolling undead resilience for all these zombies. Okay, I remember that now. Yay! It's okay, the ones outside. They got up again after you walked away, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. You were running through the blood rain. It's a different story. Right, but now he's gonna try to attack, because zombies are just gonna go on initiative count of 10. He's gonna try to attack to you, because you just attacked him. That's an 18 hit you.
Yeah, that hits me.
All right.
Okay. We're gonna be fine.
4 points of bludgeoning damage as he slams against you. Gosh, I'm rolling hot. Magnus, there's a zombie and a half.
I am going to hit this zombie with my longsword.
Uh-huh.
Choppy. Whoa! Uh-oh!
Oh. That one.
They're rolling well. We aren't.
It's-
Yeah, I look at my sword and wonder how I missed the zombie.
Yeah. He just... yeah, he missed. Started his thing. Ambara.
I will.
It's a zombie and a half.
I guess I will just toll the dead.
Okay.
For 9.
Oh, not +2, -2. Yeah, he fails. For
Takes
9.
9.
And he dies. Because it's that specific type of damage, I don't think he gets back up. Let me double check.
It might just be. I don't know.
Radiant or critical success. He's gonna try to make his saving throw. To pop back up, because he's a zombie.
Zombie.
Alright. Con save. Oh, he gets +3 to con. God, zombie, you so good. Oh! DCs of 5 plus the damage taken. He took 2, 15. He just makes it and he stands back up. with 1 HP.
He only took 2 damage? He's supposed to take 9.
Yeah, he did. He took 9. But his DC to save was 14, and he rolled a 15.
Okay, yep.
So
sorry.
he died, but then he came back up. Because
Yeah.
Undead fortitude.
Yeah.
Alright. Elam's gonna try to take him out with his heavy crossbow. Whtong! Whatang! And then he's gonna try to make that save again.
Pretty good.
Oh! And he gets back up!
That fucking
Run!
Good grief. Okay,
He
Ron's
doesn't
gonna
want to go
lean-
down.
Ron's gonna lean around the corner and be like, "Ah, firebolt!" And he's gonna firebolt.
That hits. Roll the damage.
6.
Alright. Oh, he fails! And he stays down for good when Ron firebolts him. There's only one
Yes.
zombie left. Merrick, you're up.
I will attack again.
Alright. That definitely hits.
And a punch again.
And that hits as well. He
Nice.
looks real bad. And he's gonna try to slam against...
Merrick, because he hit him
I
last.
guess so. He can't hit you every time. He missed, right?
Yeah, that was a
Okay,
miss.
he misses you. See? They don't hit every time.
Not every time.
They only have a +3 to hit. I don't know how they're hitting you high AC people repeatedly. It's just fate, I guess. Magnus.
All right, let's see. We're trying to swing the longsword at this one again.
All right. Yay! You did not one. You hit it.
All right. Oh man, do I really want to waste time on this?
Oh, I don't know. It's early.
It's so early. You got a whole cemetery left.
Nah, I'm not gonna waste this fight.
All right. Ambara.
So close.
He looks real bad.
I will firebolt him
That hits.
for 6.
All right. He gets back up. Elam's gonna try to shoot him. Which I don't think he can hardly miss. He hits. Oh! Zombie going. He fails, he stays down.
Nice.
The
nice.
crossbow bolt just pins him to the back of the crypt. And you guys have cleaned out crypt number 3. Which I guess I'll just draw you a check mark on crypts you've already explored versus crypts you haven't. Bing! That's an easy notation, right?
Green check mark? Sure.
That's good, I think. Probably.
Are we going to have to go through each and every one of these things?
Well, yes, we have to clear this place of the undead.
No, we need to stop the blood rain.
Isn't that the same thing?
No.
I don't know what we're looking for. I think we have to.
Well, how about before we go opening everything else here?
We take a look at them.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Thank you.
Alright.
America start walking deeper in, looking each one of the
All right.
mausoleums, seeing if there's anything special about any of them. I know they all have the T with the stars,
They
but
do.
do any shine?
None of them are shining. They're all coated in a thick sheet of blood. There is the largest one is in the back. But it's not the most ornate one. The most ornate one appears to be this front row right here. The row in front of it, these these rectangular shaped ones. Yeah. Those appear to be the most ornate looking, as they actually have some like gold gilding into it, like really like nice engravings and like scenes painted on them. Not painted, but carved into them. The other mausoleums look fairly ornate as well. I'll say like this row has a bronze inlay, this row has silver inlay, this row has gold inlay, and then this is the largest one, but it has no inlays. It's very simple looking.
Well, if you have to die, this is the way to be buried.
What's the one at the back? Is that the door we're at?
Yeah.
I think we should maybe go in this one.
Which one?
The big
Big
one.
one.
All the others are gilded. They all have a certain something to them, but this one's plain, but it's big. Maybe it's the
Oh, as you guys have walked up far enough now, you notice that this crypt is actually open. All the rest are closed.
Oh, 8 is open?
Mm-hmm.
But she heard noise from that one.
Yes, a little bit.
Maybe we should check that one first.
I was skimming and I noticed that it's the only one that's actually open.
Maybe we should check that one out. The door's open. That means we might have a friend coming in behind.
Yeah, so I'll go look at that one.
Okay, you look inside
Just kind of poke my head
and
in.
you see that there is, the top has like a little section of stained glass. Not that you can tell except for when the lightning flashes because it's just covered in blood right now. But in the inside you see not a regular zombie, but a juju zombie, as they're called in the book. And as it, I know you guys haven't fought juju zombies before, as it looks up at you, you can tell it's a different zombie because it's not just dressed in the clothes it had in life. It actually is wearing a necklace made out of bones.
Oof.
And as it looks up at you, and you look at it, and like eye contact's made, even though it only has like 1.5 eyeballs, it's real creepy, and that's where we're gonna end tonight's session of Mists of Ravenloft.
But I want to know what a juju zombie is.
I think we're going to find out soon.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna find out soon.
We're gonna learn how bad that juju is.
It had a twinkle in its full non-decayed eye. Maybe even a slight glow.
I've got a feeling it's a bit magic-y.
Maybe.
Nah.
It's fine.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I saved my spites.
I'm glad I said that.
All right.
So, as we end there, we're gonna go around and say who we are, where we can find you, and what your favorite part of this episode was. Told you things are gonna get intense. So we're gonna start around. We're gonna go in the same orders we did earlier. Shiny Pilot.
Shiny Pilot 206, where you find me here. Playing Ron. Favorite part of the episode, though. I'm trying to think about that. I like the description of the town with the blood rain. Sounds really creepy, especially with that heavy mist, low visibility, and this thick, sloshing red goop falling on all of us in the town, making travel and stuff impossible. And trying to put your head into that, that's really creepy. Like, dang. So yeah, that's probably my favorite.
Excellent. D20 coup de grace.
Yes. Let's see. My favorite part was when we were running from the tavern into to the church.
Mm-hmm.
The zombies were just first starting to flood into the city. That was pretty cool part.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I had fun with that. I was like, he. But yeah, awesome. Nugatosaurus.
Hello, I'm Nugatosaurus on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. You can find me here on Tuesday nights from 9 to 11, and on my channel from Wednesday through Sunday, and actually on Thursday, I'm starting a Tomb Raider playthrough.
Ooh.
So that'll be fun. I'm super excited.
That's what you guys are doing now.
Right? We're raiding
some
tombs. Never played Tomb Raider before, so it should be interesting. We'll see how it goes. My favorite part was when Luke revealed that last bit of the scroll, and then the rain started, and just the ominous feeling that I got. I was like, oh shit. It was great. I loved it.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Awesome, awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Elam's favorite part was all of it. It was the wonderful sound effects of me flailing about and knocking things over. That was his favorite part. But you should definitely check him out, Travis Bowles. He's super awesome. He does stuff for WebDM, and there's a WebDM video that's probably coming out tomorrow that you should definitely check out, because, you know, still gotta give mad props to him. All right, Deception Check.
Hi, I'm Deception Check. I am here on Tuesday nights like everyone else. I also do Call of Cthulhu on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern on Encounter Roleplay. We've got 2 more episodes of that mini-sode we're doing right now. It's just gotten good. We just started losing sanity. Creepy things with black eyes and tar pouring out of their mouths popped up. It was real kind of creepy, and my guy's not ready for that sort of thing. Also, this Friday, Lindy will tell you more about it. We have, I believe, our last episode of Mouse Guard coming up.
Yep.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. My favorite things tonight were I had a Magnus and a Ron. Magnus being Magnus all night tonight was just absolutely great. Not wanting to go out in the rain, sitting down having a brandy while the rest of us are fighting. Magnus being Magnus is just wonderful. And Ron in the church pulling those damn pews. Making sure we remember that sound is just going on in the background as he slides across. Absolutely wonderful. Loved both of those. So I had a great time. Thanks.
Fantastic. And of course, I'm Lindy. This is my channel. My favorite part was, I had a few, but one of them was for sure Ambara opening up the wardrobe and then just getting shanked and being like, oh, like that was great.
Okay, kudos too in that whole fight scene. That whole fight scene was great.
The chaos bolting Merrick more than it did
Sorry.
John also
My
tickled
bad.
me. And then Magnus being like, caught up stairs. Nope, I'm done. I'm gonna get some bourbon in the lounge. They've got it. If they start screaming a whole lot, if I hear bodies hitting the floor, then I know they don't have it, and I'll go help out then. Like that, it just tickled me. And then around with the pews, there was several good moments, and then y'all not being able to unlock doors. I had no idea. I hadn't thought about it. If I had, I probably would have locked more things, but I'm like, they're just gonna open it up anyways.
Is there an NPC rogue we can have?
Maybe. That's a excellent idea. We are almost done with this module, which is Night of the Walking Dead. I was real excited to use the title of it in today's episode. But more exciting news, aside from this being back same time next week with probably the final episode of Night of the Walking Dead before we move on to our next Ravenloft module, which I'm still selecting, so suggestions are welcome. Please feel free to suggest things. They're currently level 3, they'll be level 4 after they finish this, so just throw ideas at me. I'm welcome to hear them.
Lots of magical items.
And, but yeah, this Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern is our last episode of our little mini Mouse Guard series. Stuff's getting real, we're flying on ducks, things are crazy, and I can't wait to find out how it all wraps up. And this Saturday morning, from 10 a.m. to noon Eastern, Teenagers from Outer Space, we have our detention episode, and I believe we are going to be doing a giveaway of the copy of Teenagers from Outer Space, so definitely come and check that out. I'll be posting all the deets on that soon. Until then, thank you guys so much, whether you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube. You guys are awesome. I'm so glad everyone is enjoying the show so far. We will see you guys next week. Same Ravenloft time, same Ravenloft channel.
Good night.